A packed room at the West Palm Beach Police Department today, standing room only at the governor's opioid workshop. The Florida Department of Children and Families, Department of Health and Law Enforcement kicked off the first in a series of workshops about opioid usage in the state. One mother spoke at the meeting about her son's addiction to opioids following a broken arm. She says this meeting is just a stall tactic by the governor.
But 13-year-olds have almost 5 times the risk of an adult of becoming an addict. If I'd known 5-6 years ago what I know now, things would have been so different, and the doctors have to be responsible.
She says she's calling on the governor to declare a state of emergency in Florida to free up state funding for the opioid epidemic.
Police are still trying to understand why 2 people went to an apartment in Port St. Lucie, knocked on the door, then pulled a gun. One teenager ended up in the hospital with a gunshot wound, and News Channel 5's Wanda Moore has the story.
A mark from a gunshot outside the door, showcasing what happened here last night.
We're still doing the investigation, trying to piece together why they were there, who the intended target was. Many questions remain unanswered. Police are still unclear why a gun was fired outside of the building. So it's kind of hard. We have our crime scene doing that trajectory to see where the shots came from. All in all, 8 people were in the apartment at the time, a mother with her 3 young children and 4 teenagers who were not normally living there. At 1:15, there was a knock on the door. One of the teenagers opened and 2 armed suspects got inside. A shot his gun into the bathroom, hitting the 17-year-old victim in the abdomen. At that point, the woman grabbed her gun and left the master bedroom. Really quick thinking and grabbing her gun, trying to defend her and her children there. You know, you just can't imagine how horrified she was when all this went down. The suspects fled, but police were able to find one of them later. The suspect showed up at the hospital with the gunshot wound to the wrist.
Wanda Moore reporting, and police say it's unclear at this point how the suspect got shot in the wrist. No arrests have been made. If you have any information, you're asked to please call police.